Western Dream and Meirs Hanover at 5-1. At 4.5, the 6, Townslight Hanover on gate, ready for start. Race 11, here they come. They're off. Meirs Hanover and Arockin Hanover. Those two hustling out and sparring early with Southwestern Dream on the rail. Great Vintage leaves alertly as well and splits horses and goes for the lead now. Around the first turn, Arockin Hanover got away in the 5th position with Fat Man's Alley 6th. Then it's Townslight Hanover and Dial or No Dial. 2 wide past the quarter. Great Vintage, early pressure from Arockin Hanover. Sweeps by and takes over. Hot quarter 26-4. Arockin Hanover. Here comes Meirs Hanover on the outside to take aim on him. So it's Great Vintage back in 3rd in the backstretch. Southwestern Dream gaps in 4th. Whip taps there. Arockin Hanover is 5th. Another length back to Fat Man's Alley. Then comes Townslight Hanover and Dial or No Dial. And now it's Meirs Hanover clears the top with Jingra. Meirs Hanover has control on Arockin Hanover. Great Vintage is 3rd. The half a hot 54 seconds. Back to the top, Arockin Hanover. Aggressive handling here from the Orange Crush, Andy Miller, and he takes charge with Arockin Hanover. Retakes here. Meirs Hanover 2nd, and Great Vintage 3rd on the outside. Southwestern Dream is 4th, with Fat Man's Alley 5th on the outside. Arockin Hanover needs racing room. And then Townslight Hanover and Dial or No Dial. And Great Vintage, fresh and hot with Ron Pierce, takes a shot at Arockin Hanover as they turn home. Meirs Hanover 3rd. 1:22-3 into the stretch drive. And it's Arockin Hanover trying to fend them off. Cold shoulder to Great Vintage. He retreats. And here is Fat Man's Alley on the outside. Out of the pocket, Meirs Hanover. Splitting horses late. Arockin Hanover trying to upset. Deep stretch. Fat Man's Alley. Arockin Hanover. Arockin Hanover. Fat Man's Alley. And Arockin Hanover in a photo for win. Then it was Meirs Hanover and Townslight Hanover. 151 photo for win.